Hi, my name's Shayne Power. My husband Derek and I have been involved with First Baptist really since we moved here in 2015. We have two daughters, Caitlin, who's 20, and Erin, who's 17. On March 19th last year, our oldest daughter told us that she was expecting a baby. She was already decisive and resolute in her decision to keep the baby and raise him. That was a good thing. That was a good place to start. And one of the things I remember saying to her specifically was, in just a few short months, you're going to understand how much we love you. And shortly after that, we suggested that she could maybe benefit from reaching out to Choice's Pregnancy Resource Center. And she participated for many months throughout most of her pregnancy. So I just wanted to say a few words about that. So she attended classes there, as I said, for several months, and we as her parents weren't allowed to sit in those classes with her, which at first I thought was strange, but of course it makes perfect sense because this is her baby, not mine, and we had to kind of reconsider our roles here. But among other things, in addition to prenatal care, they also discussed other practical things like parenting, relationships, and of course, maybe most importantly, things of a more spiritual nature. Another way they help young mothers is in a very practical sense. They operate on a point system, so the parents, usually the mother, can earn points through homework completion, attendance, and other things. And then they can then use those points to shop in the market and purchase things, so to speak, with those points. Practical things like diapers, wipes, clothing. I mean, you name it, you can get anything. They have all kinds of things in there. So I think when shopping for your child, it sort of makes it more real, and a mother can start to connect with the baby in a different way and start imagining what he or she might look like, or what he or she might enjoy. And they might even start to approach their pregnancy from a place of excitement instead of this place of fear. I have thought many times since we moved here that I would like to help that agency. I have the right skill set to do it. I've often thought I should volunteer there, be a mentor. But my job is very demanding, and at the end of the day, I just don't have much left in my tank. And so I would just put it off, always thinking I'll do it next year, or maybe when my kids are grown. And suddenly this all became more tangible to me. And when Pastor Rich started talking about local ministries, I decided that it was probably time that I needed to do something about this, especially since they had played such an important role in our daughter's life and in turn our grandson's life. So we talked with them about ways we could help. And so I wanted to share some of those with you guys. You can help in more ways than just being a mentor to expectant mothers. They, of course, always need financial assistance, so you can donate your financial resources, you can donate your time, you can donate items for their market, practical items, anything that a baby might need or that a young mom might need. And also, they always need help with their two annual fundraisers, just manpower and things of that nature. So there are a lot of practical ways that we can help with that, and I decided that this was going to be the year that we were going to do that. So I'm ever so grateful that the women who helped Caitlin through her pregnancy didn't say, I don't have time to help. So it's time for me to help too. most of you probably know that our grandson, Bennett, was born in November. He was born with a very rare genetic syndrome. And he's got lots of hurdles to clear still. Many of you prayed for us during those weeks that followed his birth while we were in Kansas City and he was in the NICU. And and now look at him. He's growing. He's learning to drink from a bottle, and he's making some other strides too. And we just want to thank you all for keeping us in your prayers. It really was so important for us. So I really our family really valued your prayerful support during that time. So I guess the challenge here for all of us is to be more decisive in our giving, not just of our financial resources, but also of our time and other resources. And there's no time like the present, because people are always in need of help, regardless of whatever organization you choose. There's some place for you to serve others, and it can have an eternal impact.